Today I'm going to be trying Alabama Barker's makeup routine. I will probably say her makeup is like completely different than mine. Well, I'm pretty sure, because like I feel like my makeup is like, I would like to say simple. I feel like I can tell that she really knows how to do her makeup, and like one thing we cannot hate on her for is her makeup. Her makeup eats every single time. She's really good at doing makeup, and I wanted to see if I can learn a thing or two from her makeup routine. So let's get started.
I like to just keep it towards the end of the brow.
It seems like she uses eyeshadow for her eyebrows, which I do not do. I usually use like normal pencils for doing my eyebrows, so let's try the whole eyeshadow thing. I don't have the palette that she does, but I do have my Makeup by Mario. I'm probably gonna just use this, and I'm gonna go in with this shade. I feel like it's the closest to my eyebrows and like not too dark, so let's try and see if this works. I am a little scared just because I don't use eyeshadow, so like don't mind me staring this way. I really need a mirror, like desperately, so give me a bit. Let me try to see what I can do. I'm not sure if it's working. Let's try the other one. I'm getting a little comfortable, so let me just... Honestly, the eyebrows came out really good. This technique does work, and I might actually switch to this technique. It's always good to be honest.
I'm just gonna clip my hair back.
I did need to clip my hair, which I totally forgot about, so glad that she reminded me.
It's all wet-based concealers. I'm just gonna go in with the lightest shade. Go ahead and conceal under the brow.
I do not have the same Makeup Forever palette as her, but I'm so glad she conceals her eyebrows, because I am very big on concealing eyebrows recently. I feel like it definitely adds that glam effect to your whole face, which I used to never carve my eyebrows before, but I think I realized carving your eyebrows makes such a huge difference. So carve those eyebrows, period. Oh, she carved her whole eyebrows, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, and then she also kind of like brushed the front of her eyebrows with it, so I am doing the exact thing. I'm kind of scared though that her makeup isn't gonna be like really suitable for my face. Her glam makeup doesn't really suit my features that much whenever I do it. Hopefully I don't end up like looking a little you know.
I worn this way and just apply that onto the lid and a little bit in the front of the brow to give the front of brow a softer look.
Okay, so it seems like she doesn't use a brush, but she uses Beauty Blender, and I actually recently made the switch to using brushes, so I am going to have to revive my old Beauty Blender. So let me go find that real quick. Hopefully the lighting is like decent, guys. I'm so sorry. I have to like film on a camera because my phone makes me look atrocious filming in this lighting, so we're using this camera. It seemed like she put her concealer right in the front of her eyebrows and right above her lid, so that is exactly what I'll be doing. I have never done this, and this is giving me extreme anxiety, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I am assuming that it's gonna look better than what I have in my head because I am using a Beauty Blender and not a brush, so I have that positive. Yeah, but one time I was like studying for the SATs, and like, oh my god, I literally read this like passage, and it made me want to like, because I was like, I don't understand anything and it's all gibberish to me. So I don't know how people did good in English. I don't understand English. I feel like it's so complicated. Like, I don't know.
Huda in Cherry Blossom, and I'm just gonna set my eyelids with that.
She used loose powder, so I'm gonna use loose powder as well. I always like buy mini makeup over big makeup because I don't even end up using all of it, so I prefer using mini makeup. I feel like it just makes things so much easier, and you're not gonna believe it, I've had this powder for a year. Yeah, if you're wondering if you should buy bigger products or like smaller products, buy the bigger products for the ones you're gonna use. But I feel like I don't use powder that much, especially loose powder, so I got me the mini version. That's how you stay away from extreme consumerism. They didn't really show how much she patted her face with powder, so I'm just gonna, whatever I think it's right, I'm just gonna pat every place. Wait, but like how does that work though? Like you're just gonna put powder everywhere? Doesn't powder like make your makeup bad? I'm trusting the process.
I'm gonna use this like lighter brown shade right here and mix it with the more cool tone. And I just want to bring it out to give my eye more of a cat eye effect.
One thing about me is that I am not the best at doing eyeshadows. I think that's probably my weak point. So she says she's going with a Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. I don't have that. I have Makeup by Mario. So we're gonna do this. She says she's going with a warmer and a cooler toned brown. So I'm probably gonna go in with this one and this one. Just mix them two together and like put that on like that. I think she kind of just did that to give her eyes that cat eye effect.
I'll go in with like this darker shade and just extend the cat eye effect. I'm just going to prime my face really quick because I forgot.
Oh no, she forgot to prime her face. I forgot to prime my face too. But she says she goes in with like a darker shade. So I'm gonna do this one and just do the same thing. This is what I use for my primer. So I'm just gonna do this for my primer because I do not have what she has for the priming. So it is the Rhode Peptide Glazing Fluid. I was like, let me try it. I want to see what the hype is about. So yeah, that's kind of like the reason why I decided to give it a shot. I do think that this is doing what you're buying it for. Like it's giving moisture, it's giving hydration, all the things that you bought it for.
So I just start at the front of my eyelid, follow my natural eyes ending, and I just wing it out.
I absolutely love doing eyeliner. I think it's my favorite part of my makeup routine for sure. So I'm so happy that she uses eyeliner in her makeup. I'm using the one by Sephora because I do not have the Benefit one. So she said that she does her wing liner like that and then connects it. So I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm just gonna follow my waterline and go like. I found my Hourglass Skin Tint, but I do not have their foundation, nor do I have any foundation because I think it's been like a year or two since I've used foundation. So we're gonna just use the Hourglass Skin Tint and then just put that all over my face. Oh my god, please don't do this. I'm just gonna use the skin tint all over my face. God damn, bro, what's going on out there? Why is it so many ambulances and sirens? That's a little concerning. Is everyone okay?
I'm just gonna contour my cheekbones.
I'm using e.l.f. Halo Glow in the shade Tan Deep, and I'm gonna put it basically where she put it, but I don't know how this is gonna work. She like dips her brush. I'm gonna try that. I'm just gonna do something crazy, but I don't know if this is the best idea, but I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna do the same things she does, putting it right on the high parts of my cheekbones, kind of blend it to be right over here. Okay, so this is like all the whole area she puts her concealer in. I am scared of putting this much concealer on my face, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm using my Tower 28 in the shade NoHo for this. I am really happy, right, at least up until now, with the way the makeup is coming out, so I better look amazing after this makeup routine, and I better look like her twin. I'm actually kind of scared of letting my concealer dry though. Like, is it gonna blend?
One thing of tricks I use with it, start blending this concealer out.
It seemed like she used loose powder to blend her concealer. I have never personally done that before. I'll put on the back of my hand at this point. Then she blends her concealer with the powder, so I'm assuming that's what she does.
And you want to contour your nose, but on the bridge of your nose.
I'm gonna go in with this shade, this one, and do the same things that she is doing. Oh my god, this is a little bit too pigmented. Whoops. I usually go right here, but I'm not gonna do that just because we're following the tutorial, but sometimes the urges are real.
Lightly do two.
Okay, so she said that she doesn't let this one sit for too long, so I'm just gonna do the same thing, like boop. And this is just to get that full coverage effect. And she says she doesn't let it sit for too long, so I'm gonna do the same thing.
I feel like they can't use powder anymore, and I think it's about finding the powder for you.
I'm just using my Givenchy pink powder and just putting that in there as well. I'm assuming she just sets every single place where she puts her concealer. Oh my god, wait, I need more powder. Whoops, I thought she was setting it. I'm so used to freaking setting my face with powder and not baking. We're gonna try that again. Yeah, like that and like that. I think she does this as well. I'm trying to bake, but I feel like I didn't take enough powder to bake with.
What I do is I get the eyelash and I just cut a cluster off.
I hate doing eyelashes because they just make me look way more extra than I am. I really don't like eyelashes. I really don't. I have these for the past like 7 years. No, not 7. I would say like 4 years sitting in my closet. I'm gonna use a new one because I don't want to use any of the old ones. Where's a tweezer? I need a tweezer. Or I'm just gonna use my fingers. You know what? Doesn't matter. If my man ever asks me what I'm doing, I'll tell him I'm baking. He's like, let me see the cookies. I'll show him my face. So this is like a meme from like 2017, but I still find it funny because me too. I'm gonna use my Kiss adhesive lash glue. I haven't worn lashes in so long. I'm genuinely scared. I think I'm gonna have to hop off the camera to put my lashes on because I cannot do this on camera. It's like torture. So yeah, just letting us know. I will not be doing this shit on camera. Okay guys, the lashes are on.
Don't get too much of your waterline. I'm not going for like a super crazy look.
We're gonna finally take this baking off. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see what's underneath the masterpiece I have created.
What you want to do is make like a cupid's bow, but you want to bring it down, and I like to like shade it in a little.
For the first time in this whole video, I finally have a product that she uses, which is the lip liner. Just a little cupid's bow, and then goes like that. Goes around.
To gel my eyebrows up,
I'm gonna go in with my She Glam gel and just kind of do that.
It's one of my favorite lip liners. This is the one size lip liner that I was saying is more of a pinky tone, and I'm just gonna go over that. I have like this more orangey shade. Go over that as well. Grab that snow color in the middle of the lip.
I feel like a peachy shade she's using and like a pink shade, and I feel like they equate to Makeup's Forever Up and Down Tan. Like this color I feel like is like the average of the two mixed together, so I'm gonna go in with that as well. And then she went in with a concealer on her lips.
And I'm going in with that same Louise brush that I used earlier, and I'm just warming up the face. I'm gonna go under your nose for that button effect, a little bit on the side. I like to go in with the powder puff after I bronze and just kind of whiten up the area right here.
Okay, so it seems like she goes in with a powdered bronzer, so I'm just gonna use my Makeup by Mario palette because I don't really have a bronzer. So I just use this as like my bronzer. Just go like that, and then she says she warms up the face, so that's what I'm gonna do. She also puts it on her jawline. I literally don't even feel like I look like myself. Like all of a sudden I feel like I'm looking a little older.
We're just gonna use whatever excess product is on there to kind of enhance that nose contour.
She just goes in with the powder.
You can also use it for what you did under your eye. Blend your natural lash with the falsie.
Okay, so for mascara, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Telescopic. Oh my god, what? I've never done such like intense makeup. I feel like I don't look like myself. Wait, what?
With that light shade in the Patrick Ta palette, and I just go over my whole brow.
So for myself, I'm probably gonna use this shade and see how that goes, and goes with the whole brow. I'm gonna be going in with this one. This is the Profusions Cosmetic palette, and I'm just gonna, it's the Gold Chrome palette, by the way. Oh wait, she likes to do right here. Sorry, I messed it up.
Powder brush that we used on the brows, we're gonna go in with this Kylie blush. It's like a crazy pink, and I just like to tap it directly under my eye.
Okay, I had to move my camera a little bit because the lighting is starting to go away, so sorry about that. So I think she goes in with like a very pinky blush and then likes to put it right here.
Give that little cat eye with the excess powder. Step is going to be curling these lashes to give your eyes a more open look.
I am not going to be curling my lashes because I am scared of that, but I am going to set my face. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly just do my cat eye. Time to set my face. I used the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray because I do not have that other setting spray.
As a lip gloss.
I'm gonna go in with Fenty Beauty. Okay, so that was basically her makeup, and I ended up taking the clips out. This was the finished makeup look. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know what other videos I should create next. This makeup tutorial literally took so long. The only thing I think I would change about this for myself is probably no lashes and just making it a little bit warmer, because I feel like I'm not used to having such a cool toned lip. Follow me on Instagram, sonazwrld. Follow me on TikTok, sonazwrld. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next week. Bye.